Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Akshay. Just wanted to thank everyone who's been commenting and messaging on the latest cover I did for Mark Tremonti's Dust. Been a fan for the longest time, and I've been getting a few requests in particular for breaking down the solo section. I'm going to do the best I can in terms of teaching. I've never done this before, so hopefully I do a decent job. Please let me know. So let's get right to it. It's in drop B, and I'm going to be, for sake of clarity, I'm going to be referring to all the strings in terms of standard tuning. So from low to high, it's E, A, D, G, B, E, but of course the guitar is going to be in drop B. Let's take that as section 1 first. So we're starting on your high E on the 17th fret and reaching with your pinky to the 22nd and then landing on the 19th fret with your second finger like this. Next part of section 1 would be this bluesy part here. So what that is you're playing the 17th fret on the high E, 20th on the B, 17th on the B, 19th on the G, back to 17th on the B, 20th on the B, and then doing a slight bend on the 17th, and then finishing off by landing on the 20th on the B. So I know it's a whole bunch of notes, but I'll play it slowly and hopefully that helps. So that's section 1. Section 2 is very similar to section 1. So you're starting on the 17th fret again on the high E, but instead of the 22nd, we're going to hit the 20th fret and then land on the 19th, like so. Next part. So that is very similar to the second part of the previous section, which was till there it's exactly the same, and then you're finishing off with this lick. So you're playing the 17th fret on the high E, hammering on to the 19th, and then playing the 20th on the B like so, and then kind of cutting the note off there. So section 2, slowly. Okay, section 3. I'm going to break this section down into 3 smaller parts since it's a little faster, but they're all quite similar. So we're starting on the 19th fret on the G string, playing the 17th fret on the B, and then the 20th on the B, back to the 19th on the G, 17th on the B, and 20th on the B. So it goes like this slowly. Part 2 would be, so you're playing, for part 2 you're playing the 17th on the high E, 20th on the high E, pulling off to the 17th again, like that. Next would be, so then after pulling off to the 17th on the high E, you're playing the 20th on the B, picking the 17th on the high E, back to the 20th on the B, then the 17th on the B, 19th on the G, and then finishing off on the 17th on the B. So once you start speeding it up, it makes sense. So both parts together. Part 2, very similar to the first one, but instead of starting on the G, we're going to be picking the high E like this. remember part 1 went like, and there was a slide there, but since you're already playing in that position, you don't have to slide in, so it goes like that. Then next part would be you're reaching for the 22nd fret with your pinky. So very similar to part 2. So instead of hammering on to the 20th, you're hammering on to the 22nd, like so. That would be 2 parts. Third part would be, so what that is you're playing the 17 on the high E, hammering on to the 20th on the high E. So after playing the 20th on the high E, you're pulling off to the 17th, and then hammering on to the 20th on the B, like so. So you're just picking ones there. So what that is you're picking the 17th on the high E, and then hammering on to the 20th on the B, pulling off to the 17th on the B, and then finishing on the 20th on the G string, very bluesy. And then finally finishing section 3 with these bends. Starting on the 20th fret, you're bending up a whole step, landing on the 17th, exactly the same on the B string, and then bending the 19th fret on the G, and then finishing on the 17th on the G. So the whole of section 3, I'll try and play it slowly. On to section 4. So we're starting with the 19th fret of the G and holding down your 20th fret on the B and then bending up, blues style. Adding a bit of vibrato there. Then you're playing the 17th on the high E, 20th on the B, 17th on the B, 20th on the G, 19th on the G, and when you reach the 17th on the G here, you're holding down a double stop on the 17th fret of the D and G, like so, and hammering on with your third finger to the 19th fret of the G twice, and then playing the double stop that you're holding down again. So that whole part second part of section 4 is this. So he's just sliding in from you're on your A string here, so you're sliding in from the 17th fret to the 19th with your third finger, and kind of holding that double stop shape with your first finger. Like so. Section 5 goes like this. You're starting with sliding into the 19th fret on the G, playing the 20th on the B, pulling off to the 17th on the B, playing that again, so 19th on the G, 20th on the B, pulling off to the 17th again, like so. Then playing the 19th on the G, 17th on the G, and then 19th on the D string. Next part will be you're picking the 19 on the D, then playing the 17 on the G, 19 on the G, 17 on the B, 20th on the B, pulling off to the 17 on the B, then playing the 19th on the G, and back to the 17th. So let's just take that really slowly. Kind of have to speed that up, so start playing it really slowly first. In terms of picking pattern, see what's comfortable. What I think is going on is after doing this leg, you're picking the 19th on the D, doing an upstroke on the G string, hammering onto the 19 on the G, and another upstroke on the B string. That's how I think it's been played. And yeah, and on to the final section now. We're starting on the 17th fret of the high E. Doing a half step bend on the 19th fret. Then you're playing the full step bend on the 20th, landing on the 17th on the B. And then playing the 19th on the G. Doing a full step bend on the 19th on the G. Pulling off to the 17 on the G, playing the 19 on the D, landing on the 17th on the G, so slowly. And final lick, you're playing the 19th on the G string, 17th on the B, 20th on the B, and then doing a half step bend on the high E to the 20th fret. So that whole part. Coming out, so both sections together would be played like this. So I hope that helped, guys. Do leave comments on this video as well. I hope I've done justice to breaking it down. In case I missed anything or I messed up something, do let me know. But thank you for your patience. I know I took a while in getting this video breakdown to you guys, but I hope it helps. Thank you very much.